Hi, this is Nanette Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Monday, June 29th, 2015. Taking a look at the fire potential impacts for the next few days, the main concern is lightning. We will see lightning across much of the Great Basin this afternoon with the exception of portions of northwestern and central Utah. And then thunderstorm coverage will shift a bit southward tomorrow as drier air moves into the northern part of the Great Basin. In general, these thunderstorms will be tied to the higher terrain. And the biggest concern is across southwestern Idaho where the fuels are dry and there is the potential for some dry lightning. There was quite a bit of lightning across the Great Basin yesterday afternoon. For the most part, it was tied to the higher terrain, as is expected to be the case today and tomorrow. However, not much precipitation fell with the storms yesterday, as you can see from the map on the left. There is some new fire activity across the Great Basin reported yesterday. Several new fires were reported, and there are some ongoing large fires across the Great Basin. The water vapor satellite shows high pressure centered over the Great Basin, and this high pressure is responsible for the really hot and dry weather that we've been seeing over the past few days. With lightning forecast this afternoon, there is some concern for portions of southwest and western Idaho where fuels are dry. Temperatures will be quite hot this afternoon. You can see many of the valley locations across the Great Basin will be well into the 100-degree range. Thunderstorms are expected to develop this afternoon, again mainly over the higher terrain. As I just mentioned, it is going to be quite hot today. This map illustrates how unusual this heat is. The areas in the dark brown are areas that typically only see this type of heat forecast about once every 10 years, so it is unusually hot. Moving on to tomorrow afternoon, high pressure remains in place. And with moisture underneath that ridge, we will see another day of showers and thunderstorms. Storm coverage will shift south as a weak cold front moves into the northern part of the Great Basin with some dry air behind it. And with that cold front, temperatures will drop a few degrees, but again, with temperatures, upper 90s, low hundreds, it'll still be quite hot tomorrow afternoon. On Wednesday, dry air continues to move southward into the Great Basin, and as a result, thunderstorm coverage shifts southward. Temperatures will again cool a few degrees, but it will still be unusually hot. On Thursday and Friday, that dry air remains in place, shifting southward, and that trend continues into Saturday. By Sunday, it does look like a bit of moisture sneaks back up into the Great Basin. ERCs are trending upwards across the Great Basin, and you can see from the map on the left that many areas are moving up into the 70 to 80th percentile range. The Ross Point map on the right shows this trend that many of the stations are trending upwards as far as ERC. Fuel moisture is declining with the hot and dry weather that we have seen. You can see the graphs on the right, all of them are dropping quickly. Many of the stations across the Great Basin are at or below normal for the time of year. In the 8 to 14-day period, it looks like we will continue to see above average temperatures. However, it does look like precipitation will be above average in this period, according to the Climate Prediction Center. So that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know. Our contact information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter. Thanks.